Welcome YouTubers to the Guns and Gaming Network, and we are showcasing our first video. This will be a mosin nagant disassembly and accessories video. Note that the gun is cleared already. I'll just open the mag. There's nothing in the gun. So we will start off. You pull the trigger back, take the bolt out, and we'll just set that here and go with that later. And the magazine catch on the bottom, compress it fully like that, and then take it out. So then we've got our cleaning rod. Twist it counterclockwise until it just comes free. And now we've got the rings on here. The first one you can do with your thumb. Second one you'll need a punch or a screwdriver, and this is got a rubberized tip, but there is metal under it, so it's kind of sturdy. We'll just run that out. Alright, we'll get that pushed off here. There's your forearm. That's from the top of the rifle. Now you can take the back ring and slide it right over both. There's your back ring. The front ring cannot come off, it's just too small. Now you'll need a screwdriver flathead. There you go. There's the bolt tang screw, and then we'll come in here and release the magazine tang also. These are the only two screws that hold the gun completely together. We'll set that there, and there's your magazine trigger guard here. We'll just pull the stock up. Set the stock aside for a minute. Set that there. Now, stock is completely empty. You can see that most of this is opened up a lot across this, and not all of it is used. Only this here is really used, and it's kind of loose, so you can like glass bead it. And then you've got your sling openings here and here. And then your butt plate. I'm sure you know how to take that off. So now we'll go to the trigger. Take our little punch and we'll get a smaller one. Pull that out. And there's the guide rod for your trigger. The trigger is now loose. We'll set that right there. And then you'll need your screwdriver again. Turn it over. And just unscrew that. There's your sear screw. And here we have the trigger. We've got the sear. Sear goes in here like, let's see. Sometimes it's a little bit confusing for me to do it. Every now and then it gets a little mixed up. I'll just figure that out later, but we'll set these here. And then you've got everything on this barrel except for the sight, the ring, this sight, and the extractor spring and the extractor on the inside is on this gun. That's that. And we'll take our bolt tool, come back here, pull down. Now we'll move a little to the left, and there goes here's the bolt head, houses the firing pin and everything. Here's your extractor right there. we've got the guide. That's the bolt guide. Now, this is the firing pin, and then the bolt handle, and the back of the bolt, which also houses the spring for the firing pin. And the biggest notch on the teardrop tool, which would be the bolt tool and the firing pin protrusion gauge, you take that biggest one and you latch it on here. Not many people show this on YouTube. I've found very few videos of people doing this. Warning, the spring is under high compression, so it will explode out when you get it all the way. Now your bolt is fully taken apart. This is your firing pin. Here's your firing pin spring. And then you'll just go in reverse order. And real quick, I'll show you how to check with the protrusion gauge. Let's see. Some people, they do it like this. Some people prefer to do this. You set the firing pin down. Set the firing pin down on a padded surface. You've got to get it. Dang it. I've done this before and it's apparently not wanting to work for me. You've got to get this thing lined up. Dang it. You really want to be careful not to pinch yourself. And you'll just rotate it. And rotate it. Okay. Now, firing pin is still not all the way. It's got to match up with these notches here. So you'll just take your gauge and twist it until it comes out evenly. There's your firing pin. Take this, take your guide rod and slip it over the back notch on the bolt. And then you take your bolt head, slip it over, and then you'll slide it, you'll turn it till it's in this notch. Now, you'll notice the firing pin has protruded the bolt head. This is where you take your bolt tool. And there, if you have one that's still got the numbers on it, there should be a 75 for the smaller one and a 95 for the taller one. You'll take it, 75, you put it down, make sure it's not too short. And you'll take your 95 and you'll hold it above it, make sure it's not too long. It's not touching the bolt head. It is not touching the bolt head. And mine is about perfect. And that's how you use your tool. And then you'll just pull back and rotate. And there's your full bolt. That is the full disassembly of the gun. But we're going to go over the accessories real quick. What you would get if you were issued this rifle in World War II. Here's your dog collar sling. And I don't know about this pouch. This pouch I'm not sure. But you, let's see here. Move our tools, our pieces. And here's our tools. They'll come in a tool pouch about like this, or cloth or something about like that. Here's your cleaning rod handle. And we'll just stick that in there like this. You grab it like this, and there's your cleaning rod. This is your muzzle guard. This will go over the muzzle. And then this is your bolt guide here. It's got a hole in the side of it also. And then a jag. So there's that, and then you got your oiler with both ends. One side holds oil and the other side holds solvent. And then your mag pouch, which comes with stripper clips. Alright, let's see here. We'll just set this aside. And then and that's about pretty much it. It shoots the 7.62 by 54 ammunition. It's a little bit, it's a hair bigger than the 308 round. We've got soft tip and a hard tip here. And they're showing some age. And then when you buy surplus ammunition, it comes in a 20 brick bundle. So that's the end of this video. If you want to put it back together, just do the opposite and completely do it over. Yeah, so there will be a response video in about a week or so, I guess. And don't forget to like and subscribe.